Rachel, and today we're going to do a full body resistance band workout. I'm currently in my 28th week of pregnancy. This is safe for all trimesters, assuming you've been given the okay by your doctor. Just make sure you're in touch with yourself. So if you're not feeling well, take a break, stop, drink a lot of water, and just listen to your body. That's the most important thing. One quick note about what you're going to need. We'll just need one resistance band. Resistance bands a lot of times come in packs of light to heavy. I'm using a medium band, and you can always adjust how this band feels based on your feet, and we'll go over that through the workout, so don't have to worry about that too much right now, but just try to grab a medium band if you can. But like I said, all bands are a little bit different, especially if they've been used a little bit more or they're newer. So we'll go over how to gauge intensity using how to step on the band throughout the workout. All right, let's get started. So we're gonna start with a half bicep curl. So you can either step 1 or 2 feet on this band. 2 feet is going to be a little bit more difficult, whereas 1 foot is going to be a little bit easier. So see how that feels, gauge that intensity. Make sure your knees are slightly bent, abs nice and tight, shoulders down away from your ears. We're going to go into the other half now. So stop halfway, up to shoulders, and stop halfway again. So before we were going from the bottom half, now we're curling the top half. Every time you bring those arms up, you're exhaling. I want you to keep those elbows tucked in. We have 3 more, then we're gonna go into a full bicep curl all the way down, all the way up. Last one on this half, now we're going all the way down, all the way up. Don't lose that tension though. Even though we're going all the way down, I don't want you to drop completely. Breathe. Last 2. Last 1. Good, now you can relax. Step both feet on that band. And again, like I said, your feet control the resistance. Wider stance is going to be heavier. Narrow is going to be a little bit lighter. So see how that band feels for you. Bring your hands up over your shoulders. Keep your elbows nice and tall, and we're just going to squat. So if this feels good, you can always think about taking a wider stance. Make sure that you're pushing your butt back. Sitting back in your heels, squeezing your glutes on the top. Keeping your core engaged. Notice your breath here. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's get 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keeping both feet on the band, we're going to go into a tricep kickback. So we're going to make sure you're hinging your hips, back stays nice and flat, knees bent slightly. We're going to go from a bent elbow to an extended elbow. If this is too heavy, you can always take 1 foot off and try this in a split stance. So the band will be on that front foot. Otherwise, you can keep both feet on the band. If it's too light, take 1 step wider. Every time you bring those elbows back is when you're exhaling. So even though your hips are hinged, your back is staying nice and flat, your shoulders are staying up, you're not rounding them forward. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it back. Let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go a little bit wider and drop those handles. You're going to reach down and pull up the middle of your band. You're going to give me a deadlift. A deadlift is going to push your butt all the way towards that back wall, keeping your back nice and flat and not letting your shoulders round. So you're holding onto that center and you're going to push your butt all the way back, keeping your back nice and flat. And then when you come up, squeeze your glutes on the top. If you find this is too heavy, you can always take those feet and bring them a little bit closer together. So if you find that your shoulders are rounding forward, you're going too deep, I would much rather you not go as far down and your shoulders stay back and your form stays nice and consistent. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes on the top. Squeeze them here. When you come back down, push that butt all the way back. Maintain a nice neutral spine. Good. We're focusing on our breath. Let's get 8 more. 8. 7. 6. Woo, feel those hamstrings. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Squeeze on top. Good. Let go of that band and step off of it. We're going to grab it and we're going to hold it on top here. And we're going to do a band pull apart. So you're going to hold the center of the band and we're going to bring our arms all the way out, keeping our elbows nice and straight and back in. Again, this time your hands are controlling the resistance. So you can always bring them closer together, which is going to make it much more difficult. Wider is going to make it easier. So whatever feels good for you, gauge that intensity level for yourself. Listen to your body.
I got me a check, pray that bitch don't bounce. I got me a plot to go and cut my mama house. I got too much on my plate to look you up and down. I got booted out the school, you zooted off an ounce.
Feel that in your chest. Woo! Woo-hoo! Let's get 10 more. We have 10. 9. Keep those arms nice and straight. 8. 7. 6. Remember to breathe every time you bring those arms out. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Woo! Shake that out. I know I need to. Step on that band again, this time with 2 feet if you can. And again, if it's too heavy, then we'll adjust. But we're working our back for this one, which is a little bit bigger of a muscle group. So usually we can go a little bit heavier here. So we're gonna step on the band. Again, just like those tricep extensions, we're gonna hinge our hips, slight bend in our knees, and we're gonna row. So you're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together as you bring your elbows back. I want you to picture a pencil between your shoulder blades. Squeeze that pencil every time you bring those elbows back. Squeeze. Good. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Gonna be sore tomorrow. I know it. Good, 10 more. 10, 9. If you need to jump to one leg, that's okay. You can try that split stance. Otherwise, back to 2 legs. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Going into a reverse lunge, we're going to keep one foot on the band, and we're going to make sure the tension is nice and tight by keeping our arms up at our chest. We're going to take that other foot that's not on the band and send it back. Make sure that your front knee isn't going past your toe. If you want extra resistance here, this is feeling a little bit lighter than you want, then you can keep the band even higher. You can go up over your head if that band is loose enough, if you have enough tension. I have plenty of tension on my band right now, so I'm keeping it where it is. But again, every band is different. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, other side. So in pregnancy, lunges can be a little bit more difficult to get low. So just go as low as you can. Here we go. If you can't bring that knee all the way down, that's okay. That back knee, you're just sending it as low as possible. Whatever feels right for you, you're listening to your body, remember. Most important thing here. And breathe. Sitting back in your hips, making sure that front knee isn't going past your toes. Let's get 5 more. 5, 4, 3, all your weight in that forward heel. 2, 1. Good. All right. We're going to move into a shoulder press. For me, my band's a little bit too heavy to do this on both sides. So I'm going to step on the band, and I'm going to come close to where that handle is. But for me, my band might be heavier than yours. If you feel like this is too light when you go like this, you're going to step closer to your handle that you're pushing up. So you're going to do whatever feels comfortable resistance-wise for you, okay? Let's get started in 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to make sure our knees are slightly bent as we send that arm up to the sky. Shoulders away from your ears. Frizzy is circling me right now. He just wants to be included in this workout. Five more. 5, 4. We're going to stay on this side. 3, 2, and 1. Staying on this side, we're going to go into a lateral raise. So we're still working that right shoulder as we come up and down. Up and down. Feel free to adjust the weight if you need to make this lighter. This can be really heavy, so if you need to go a little bit lighter than you were on those shoulder press, that is totally normal and totally okay. Nice straight arms. Burning out that right side. Let's do this last one. Hold it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! Shoulders are burning. Moving to the other side now. adjust your feet, what feels comfortable for you. It might be different than where I'm at in terms of where your foot is, and that's okay. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Just for shoulder press, making sure your feet are hip width apart, toes facing forward, knees slightly bent. Breathing every time you bring that arm up, exhale. Every time you bring that arm down, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth, inhale through your nose. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We're staying on this side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, staying on this side for those lateral raises. Here we go. Breathe. I'm feeling this burn. We want tension. We have 3. We're gonna hold it up in 2. Hold it up in 1 for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Shake it off. We're gonna take the band and wrap it behind our back here. And instead of holding onto the handles, you're gonna hold onto the actual band itself. So I'm gonna hold on to this blue strap here. And I'm gonna go into a split stance, and I'm going to push forward and back out. So we're going into a standing chest press. Here we go, let's focus your weight on that forward heel. And again, your breath should be exhaling every time you push forward. If this is uncomfortable for you, make sure that your bands are under your armpits. Sometimes if people's bands are on the outside of their arms, you can get caught and it can be a little bit more uncomfortable. Ten more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Our last exercise is going to be down on the floor for a quick glute kickback. So you're going to put one foot in the handle, and you're going to come onto all fours and hold on to that band. From here, we're going to keep our knee bent as we push our heel up towards the sky. If you feel like this is not enough resistance, you can hold on closer to your foot. Add the tension. You want to make sure here that there's no coning in your abs. So if you notice any coning, take a break and avoid this exercise. Coning would be any sort of cone shape in the center of your abs. It can lead to DR. Sometimes it can be when you're in this quadruped position, although it can be rare in this position. Just make sure you're checking those abs to make sure that your stomach isn't forming some sort of cone. I'll link my video about coning and DR to this video so you can get some more information if you want to look about that. 5, 4, 3, 2, and extend out, up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're gonna switch the side that the band is on. So I'm moving it to my left foot now. And I'm gonna switch directions so you can see me, but you don't need to switch directions. This is our last exercise of the day. All right, here we go. Starting with that bent knee, point that heel up towards the ceiling. Working that booty. Hands underneath your shoulders. Nice work, everyone. We have 9, 8, 7, 6, nice strong core. 5, belly button to your spine. 4, 3, 2, and extend that leg up and down for 10. We're almost done. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, mamas. Grab a sip of water, and you are done. If you enjoyed this workout, please comment below and let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and press that little bell for notifications so you know every time I post new content. And I'll see you next time.
I think I saw your face in the moon. I promise I'll be with